Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Disheveled again. Take a few minutes. Take a second. Just a second. I picked up a little practice maybe from Conway Sangha or something. Just making my bed. It really started a long time ago, but I guess when I first started practice. But making my bed didn't come up till 10 years later. So I make my bed or I don't make my bed. It's not the important thing. The important thing is that every morning, or I have this relationship. Like I can go to the bed, oh yeah, I remember making that, or sort of like it's grown, it's become like a completion of something so that I can move on to the next thing, which helped bring everything sort of like more, make myself more responsible naturally for everything. And it really makes me really realize, like the other day I couldn't remember if I made my bed or not, and I was like, "Oh, that's weird." And I knew that I wasn't being mindful when I did, and I was actually a little disappointed that I had made it when I went over and noticed it was made. And the whole power of the vow is sort of like being able to come back to this real awareness of what's happening. And I wanted to read a little bit of Living a Life of Vow, but it's in Seeds for a Boundless Life by Zen teacher Zenkei Blanche Hartman. And it's like a little bit, these are very short writings, but it's a little bit into it. When I first came to practice, I thought, I'm a mess now, but I'm going to get straightened out, and then I'm going to get on with my life. I hope we recognize ourselves in that. After some years, I realized I'm never going to get finished with this. Momentarily, I was disappointed, and then I thought, Pollyanna that I am, oh, that means you will never use up this practice. I can never wear it out. It'll last my whole life. That's awesome. The same is true of our vow. Our vow will sustain us and inspire us to practice for the rest of our life, and maybe for our lives to come. These vows will be our guide and support and our inspiration for our whole life. Oh my goodness, I read the wrong chapter. Paragraph. As stated in the invocation above, the faith I'm speaking of is not faith in something external. This is it. It is faith that all beings have the wisdom and compassion of the awakened ones, but because of their attachments and delusions, they don't realize it. According to the Avatamsaka Sutra, this is what Shakyamuni Buddha said on the morning of his enlightenment. It is a radical faith in the basic goodness of the wholeness of all beings, all reality. So even though we are already complete because of our attachments and delusions, we need a lot of effort to actualize the wisdom and compassion that is our basic nature. Let's sit for a minute. Just breathe into it when everything falls apart. Be with it. Try and stick with it for a few minutes. Let your breathing grow. Thoughts come and go. Come home here, now. In your room. On your seat. You don't have to be here. The land of samadhi. Being awake to my vow. To sit here till the bell rings. Surrender myself. Sometimes I'm busy in the morning and I don't have time to make my bed. And there's a moment when inside there's paths to go towards. Inside, I naturally go towards one or the other instead of feeling bad I didn't have time to make the bed, or feeling good that I fulfilled my vow. Just being mindful of what's happening inside and outside. Start to realize sometimes the vow makes the bed. Sometimes Jamie makes the bed. Sometimes Buddha makes the bed. Sometimes it's a combination. Or do the dishes. Or wash your anus. It's just waking up. That's foolish too. Okay, tell me if you guys aren't enjoying the 10 ox herding pictures. I'll stop. Picture 1, searching for the ox. Till now has never been lost. Why then do you need to search for it? Turning away from your own awakening, you become estranged from it, your own awareness. Picture 2, seeing the traces. In the verse, by the water and under the trees, tracks thick and fast in the sweet grasses, thick with growth. Do you see it or do you not? I think we're on picture 4. Picture 3, seeing the ox. Waka. In the spring sun and the green willow strands, see its timeless form. Picture 4, catching the ox. Look how tight that rope is. Verse, with your last ounce of strength you take it, but stubborn and strong, it won't be broken. Now it suddenly climbs to high ground, then it descends to vanish into deep mist. And here we are, the picture we're on today is picture 5, taming the ox. You see that loose lead? That's beautiful to me. And it starts, the preface. Once one little thought arises, another follows. Adhere to awakening and all becomes truth. Reside in ignorance and all is unreal. This happens not because of the world, but only because of your mind. Keep a firm grip on that rope and do not waver. Verse, not for a moment put down whip or rein, lest the ox wander back to dust and desire. Pull again and again till it's tame and gentle. Of itself it will follow without bridle or chain. In the waka. Days pass, even the wild ox comes to hand and becomes a shadow to my body. How gratifying. You and Buddha, me and Buddha, me and you and me. The vow, our intentions, our dreams, our fears, all the things that push us around. May you be free of them, my friends. And wishing you peace today. I'll see you tomorrow.